The people of Rwanda made a decision to put the past behind them and build their country together, irrespective of their background.
Hello.
In Rwanda, President Paul Kagame set a celebratory tone this December, re-emphasizing how much can be achieved when African countries work together.
There are many things we can address together. Working together, our continent stands strong and can address most of our challenges.
While Paul Kagame makes the case for an interconnected Africa, it is remarkable to note the role that Ghana Army generals played in Rwanda, demonstrating that Africans can indeed be the most reliable partners even in the most difficult times. At the heart of the 1994 crisis, the UN Security Council in New York was contemplating the decision to close down its peace mission in Rwanda in view of the deteriorating security situation. They voted to withdraw and send home well-equipped troops along with many soldiers from different countries. However, a contingent of about 450 soldiers from Ghana ignored the orders from the UN Security Council to withdraw from Rwanda. To them, it was impossible to turn their backs on Rwanda. Where others fled or were withdrawn by their governments, leaving Rwandans to their fate, the over 450 mostly young Ghanaian soldiers remained in Rwanda and continued to do the right thing. Some deployed to stadiums in Rwanda, and while others stationed at Kigali's airport, turning them into safe zones for refugees fleeing the fighting.
I said to myself, as an African general playing a role in the mission, we cannot turn our backs on Rwanda. And I said, this is the time or the period that the Rwandese need us the most. I therefore sought and obtained approval from the government of Ghana to retain a residual force to assist in addressing the deteriorating security situation in whichever way possible. I am therefore privileged to receive this medal on behalf of the officers and troops who stood behind me to ensure that together we made our humble contributions in ensuring peace returned to Rwanda. I dedicate this medal to the heroes who paid the ultimate price. Today, I stand in this beautiful country of Rwanda in awe and admiration of great transformation that has taken place in spite of the history that has occasioned this ceremony. I am particularly elated not just because of this honor done me and my fellow peacekeepers, but because the people of Rwanda made a decision to put the past behind them and build their country together, irrespective of their background. I salute the resilience of the people of Rwanda.
The Ghanaian battalion saved countless lives under the most difficult circumstances. They demonstrated the courage that so many others absolutely were unable to sustain in the face of such a horrible catastrophe. Now, why is this important? The kind act of bravery by Ghana's soldiers in Rwanda shows that fellow Africans on the continent remain the best and most reliable partners that African countries can have.
I would like to also take this opportunity to advise the leaders of our continent, of the African continent, to work for peace at all times. Because as much as we may be speaking different languages and belong to different geographical areas, if we don't eschew divisive politics and policies, we will not get anywhere. If we take our peace for granted and lose it, no one will fix it for us. And no one was here to fix it in 1994. It is my prayer and hope that never again will this continent witness the destruction of ourselves. Indeed, it is for peace that Rwanda has been playing a leading role in deploying troops to conflict zones, no matter where. Let me take this opportunity to thank Your Excellency for giving recognition to the modest contribution Ghana made to restore the sanctity of Rwanda. I would also like to thank the officers and soldiers who stood with me and say thank you to the people of Rwanda for giving peace a chance.
Ghana's involvement in peacekeeping dates back to the early 1960s when it contributed troops to the United Nations operation in the Congo. Since then, the country has consistently demonstrated its commitment to international peace and security by participating in numerous peacekeeping missions on the African continent. Ghanaian peacekeepers have been deployed to various conflict zones, providing support in post-conflict reconstruction, humanitarian assistance, and maintaining peace and security. They often serve in challenging environments, where their role involves a range of activities, including monitoring ceasefires, protecting civilians, facilitating humanitarian assistance, and supporting the implementation of peace agreements. One other notable example of Ghana's involvement in peacekeeping is its contribution to the United Nations interim in the Middle East with the aims to maintain peace and prevent hostilities between the Lebanese armed forces and the Israel Defense Forces. Ghana's engagement in peacekeeping goes beyond military contributions. The country has also been involved in training and capacity building initiatives, sharing its expertise with other African nations to enhance their peacekeeping capabilities. This collaborative approach reflects Ghana's commitment to fostering a culture of peace and security in Africa. Here is a video of Ghana's 2022 military parade that opens a window to the country's military capability. If you like the videos that I produce on this channel, take a little time to like the video and subscribe to the channel.